She left me saying, "My ex is a real man, unlike you." I said, "Good luck." I knew her ex was a con artist with 3 warrants. I didn't warn her. 2 weeks later, she called me begging for bail money because he framed her for shoplifting. I just blocked the number. Original post: I, 29 male, dated my girlfriend, 27, for almost 2 years. Things were solid. We had our place, split bills evenly, talked about getting engaged next year. Normal relationship stuff. Then her ex came back to town. This guy, let's just call him the ex, was her boyfriend before me. They dated for like 6 months 3 years ago. She always talked about him with this weird nostalgia, like he was some kind of adventure. He was so spontaneous, he knew how to have fun, he wasn't boring like other guys. Red flags? Yeah. But I figured it was just past relationship stuff. Everyone's got an ex they remember fondly, right? Wrong. 3 weeks ago, the ex hits her up on social media. Suddenly she's on her phone constantly, giggling at texts, just catching up with an old friend. Sure, I'm not an idiot, I can read the room, but I also wasn't gonna be that jealous boyfriend freaking out over messages. Gave her space, trusted her. 2 weeks ago, she started going out to meet up with friends more. Coming home later. Her stories didn't quite add up, but nothing I could call her on directly. Last Tuesday, she came home around 11 p.m. I was watching TV. "We need to talk," she said. Ah, those words. "I've been thinking a lot lately," she continued, "about us, about what I want in life." I muted the TV. "Okay, I don't think this is working anymore. You're a good guy, but I need someone with more passion, more excitement, someone who isn't content with just existing." "Where's this coming from?" She hesitated. "Then, I've been talking to my ex, the one from before you, and I realized what I've been missing. He's a real man. He takes risks, he lives life. You just work and come home and watch TV. That's not enough for me anymore." I sat there processing. 2 years. She was ending 2 years because I'm boring and her ex is exciting. "So you're leaving me for him," I said flatly. "I'm leaving you for me. He just reminded me what I actually want." "Cool. When are you moving out?" She blinked. "Expected more fight, I guess. I can pack this weekend?" "Tonight would be better." "Tonight? Are you serious? You just told me you're leaving me for another guy." "Yeah, I'd prefer you leave tonight." She got mad then, started yelling about how I was being unreasonable, how she needed time, how she couldn't just pack everything in one night. "Fine. You have until Friday, that's 3 days. You're such a child. This is exactly why I'm leaving. A real man would." "A real man would what? Beg you to stay?" "Nah, you want him. Go get him. I'm not stopping you." She stared at me like I'd slapped her, then grabbed her purse and left. Slammed the door hard enough to rattle the frame. Here's the thing though, the thing she didn't know. I knew who the ex was. She'd shown me pictures before, told me stories. About 6 months ago, I was at the courthouse for jury duty, saw the wanted posters in the lobby, and there he was, the ex. 3 active warrants, 1 for fraud, 1 for theft, 1 for passing bad checks. I took a picture of the poster on my phone, didn't tell her. Why would I? It was her ex, not my problem. She'd moved on, or so I thought. But I remembered, when his name started coming up again, I remembered those warrants. Looked him up online. Yep, still wanted. Multiple aliases, history of scamming women, couple of restraining orders. And I didn't say a word. Not my circus, not my monkeys. She wanted excitement, she was about to get it. Friday came. She'd been staying at her friend's place. Showed up with her friend and her friend's boyfriend to move her stuff. I'd already boxed up her things, made it easy. Her friend kept giving me dirty looks. "You're really just letting her go?" She made her choice. My ex grabbed the last box, turned to me at the door. "You know what? You're gonna regret this. He treats me like a queen, like I actually matter. You'll see what you lost." "I'm sure I will." "He's picking me up tomorrow, taking me shopping, out to dinner. That's what a real man does." "Sounds great. Good luck with everything." She wanted me to beg, to get upset. I could see it in her face. Instead, I held the door open. "Bye," I said. She left. That was 8 days ago. Haven't heard from her since until today. Update 1. 2 weeks later. Okay, so, things escalated. Got a call this morning. Unknown number. Normally don't answer, but I was expecting a call about my car inspection, so I picked up. "Hello?" Crying. Immediate, panicked crying. "Please, I need help. Please." My ex took me a second to recognize her voice through the sobbing. "What's wrong?" Autopilot response. I'm in jail. They arrested me. It's all a mistake. I didn't do anything. Please, you have to help me. Jail. Right? What happened? He set me up. That piece of shit set me up. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. Slow down. What are you talking about? Deep breath from her end. We went shopping yesterday. Designer outlet place about an hour from here. He said he wanted to buy me stuff, make up for lost time. We were in this department store and he loaded up a cart. Like thousands of dollars worth of clothes, shoes, a handbag. Okay. He said he'd meet me at the car. Told me to push the cart out. He was getting his wallet from the car. So I did. And the second I stepped outside, security grabbed me. He'd already left, just drove off. Left me there with a cart full of unpaid merchandise. Oh wow. They're charging me with grand theft. The merchandise was over $3,000. That's a felony. I tried to explain, but they don't believe me. They think I'm lying about him. Please, the bail is $5,000. I don't have that. My friend doesn't have it. My parents are on a cruise. I can't reach them. Please. I know things ended badly, but please. I was quiet, processing. Please say something. That's rough, I said. That's it. I need help. I need bail money. Why are you calling me? Because I don't have anyone else. My friend can't afford it. Her boyfriend said no. I can't reach my parents. You're the only person I know who has savings. Please, I'll pay you back, I swear. No. Silence. What? No, I'm not bailing you out. Are you serious right now? I'm in jail. Yeah, with the real man who framed you for theft, the exciting guy you left me for. How's that working out? You knew? You knew about him? Knew he had warrants? Yep, saw his poster at the courthouse months ago. And you didn't tell me? Why would I? You made it very clear you didn't want my boring, unadventurous input on your life. You wanted excitement. You got it. I could go to prison. Probably not for a first offense, but yeah, this is gonna suck for you. Good luck with that. I can't believe you're just gonna... You asshole. Don't call me again. I hung up, blocked the number. My hands were shaking a little. Not from guilt, from the sheer audacity. She left me, trashed me on the way out, and now expected me to drop $5,000 to fix the mess her real man got her into? Nah. Got a call an hour later from her friend, the one who gave me dirty looks. You need to help her. No, I don't. She made a mistake. She's scared and alone, and she made her choice. She can live with it. What is wrong with you? She could go to prison. Then she should probably get a lawyer instead of calling people she dumped. You're heartless. Absolutely heartless. Cool. Don't call me again. Blocked her too. That was this afternoon. Been sitting here thinking about it. Some part of me wonders if I should feel bad, if I'm being petty. But mostly I feel vindicated. She wanted a real man who takes risks and lives life. Well, he sure did. Right into a felony theft charge with her holding the bag. Not my problem. Not anymore. Update 2. 1 week later. This got so much messier than I expected. First off, she made bail. Don't know who posted it. Don't care. But she's out. Second, she's been trying to contact me non-stop. Different numbers, social media, even showed up at my apartment complex. Security wouldn't let her in. Bless you, night shift guy. The voicemails are unhinged. Started with begging. Please, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I need help. Then anger. You're a coward, a pathetic excuse for a man. I hope you rot. Back to begging. I don't know what to do. The lawyer says I need character witnesses. Please just talk to me. Character witnesses for a theft charge. When she literally pushed a cart full of stolen merchandise out of a store, blocked every number, deleted the voicemails unheard after the first few. But here's where it gets interesting. Her friend, the one who called before, showed up at my workplace 3 days ago. Just walked right into the office during lunch. We need to talk. I was in the break room. Other people around. No, we don't. She's suffering because of you. She's suffering because she trusted a con artist. You knew. You could have warned her. I didn't owe her a warning. She wasn't my problem anymore. They're saying she could get up to 3 years. 3 years? And you won't even write a letter saying she's a good person? Because I don't think she is. Wrong thing to say. She started yelling. Full scene. My manager came out, asked what was going on. The friend called me names I won't repeat here. Security escorted her out. My manager pulled me aside after. Want to explain? I gave her the short version. Ex left me for a guy with warrants. Guy framed her for theft. Now she wants me to help with her legal defense. Manager blinked, and she expected. Apparently. You need me to ban her friend from the building? Probably a good idea. Got an email that afternoon from building security. The friend is now flagged, won't be let in. But wait, there's more. Yesterday I get a letter, certified mail, from a lawyer. My ex is suing me. I'm not kidding. The lawsuit claims I had a duty to warn her about the ex's criminal history, that my negligence and malice directly led to her arrest. She's seeking $15,000 for emotional distress, legal fees, and reputational damage. I stared at this thing for a solid 5 minutes. Then I laughed, like full-on belly laughed until I couldn't breathe. She's suing me for not warning her about the criminal she chose to date after dumping me. Called a lawyer today. Real one, not her bargain basement guy. Consultation was free. Explained the situation. He listened, took notes, then started laughing too. This is the dumbest lawsuit I've seen this month, he said. You had no legal duty to warn her about anything. You weren't in a relationship. Even if you were, there's no law requiring you to investigate her romantic partners. This is going to get tossed immediately. She can't win? She can't even make it past the motion to dismiss. I'll draft a response. It'll cost you maybe $500 total, and the judge will throw this out. Might even sanction her lawyer for filing a frivolous suit. Do it. He's handling it. Should be filed by end of week. But here's the kicker. The absolute cherry on top. Got a message today through LinkedIn of all places. From the ex's actual girlfriend. Not my ex. His girlfriend. Hey, saw your ex is dealing with legal trouble. Wanted you to know he did the same thing to me last year. Different store, same scam. He finds women, gains their trust, convinces them to help him with shopping, then bails when security shows up. I'm testifying against him in my case. Thought your ex should know she's not special. He's got at least 4 other women he's done this to. We have a group chat. They have a group chat of women the ex has scammed. I forwarded the message to my lawyer. Might be useful for when my ex's lawyer tries to paint her as an innocent victim. He replied, "Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you. I'm not involved in her criminal case. That's her mess. But if she wants to sue me, cool. Discovery's gonna be fun when we bring in the 4 other women he scammed the exact same way. The entitlement is what gets me. She left. She chose him over me, insulted me on the way out, and now thinks I owe her money and help because her choice bit her in the rear. No ma'am, you wanted a real man who takes risks? You got one. He risked your freedom for a cart full of clothes. Enjoy." Final update, 3 weeks later. Time to close this chapter for good. The lawsuit got tossed, exactly like my lawyer said. Judge didn't even let her lawyer finish his argument, just held up a hand and said, "Counsel, there's no legal duty to warn an ex-partner about another person's criminal history. This case is dismissed with prejudice." With prejudice means she can't refile. It's done. My lawyer asked the judge to award attorney fees. Judge agreed. She now owes me $1,200 for my legal costs. Her lawyer looked like he wanted to sink through the floor. We left the courthouse. She was waiting outside with her friend, tried to approach me. "Can we please talk, please?" "No. I'm sorry. I was desperate. The lawyer said I had a case." "Your lawyer was wrong and you owe me $1,200. Her face went white. "I don't have that." "Not my problem. You'll be hearing from my lawyer." Walked away. She started crying. Her friend yelled something about me being heartless. Don't care. But that's not even the best part. The criminal case. Her theft charge. Prosecutor offered a plea deal. Guilty to misdemeanor theft, 1 year probation, $3,500 in restitution to the store, 100 hours community service, no jail time but a criminal record. She turned it down, thought she could fight it. Her lawyer apparently convinced her that the security footage wasn't clear enough, that they couldn't prove intent. Went to trial last week. Security footage was crystal clear. Showed the ex loading the cart, telling her something, pointing toward the exit. Showed her pushing the cart out. Showed him walking out a different exit 30 seconds earlier, getting in a car and leaving. She testified that she didn't know the items weren't paid for, that he told her to take the cart to the car while he completed the purchase. Prosecutor brought in one of the other women from the group chat. Woman testified that the ex pulled the exact same scam on her, exact same story. Take the cart to the car, I'll finish paying. Jury deliberated for 90 minutes. Guilty. Felony theft because the merchandise value was over $2,500. Sentencing is next month. She's looking at probation at minimum, possibly up to 18 months, plus restitution, court costs, and a felony record. Her friend called me yesterday. Different number, I answered before realizing. I hope you're happy. She's ruined, and you could have stopped this. By warning her about a guy with 3 warrants? Maybe, but I didn't owe her that. She loved you, she made one mistake. She loved me so much she called me boring and left for a criminal. That's not love, that's not even respect. What's she supposed to do now? She can't get a job with a felony, she's lost everything. She lost everything when she chose a con artist over stability. I'm not responsible for her choices. You're a monster. Sure, a monster who's not facing felony charges. Hung up. Blocked that number too. Look, I'm not going to pretend this feels great. I'm not celebrating her conviction. I don't take joy in her life falling apart. But I don't feel guilty either. She made her choices. She wanted excitement over stability. She got it. The ex gave her the adventure of a lifetime, right into a courtroom. I didn't set her up. I didn't push that cart out of the store. I didn't trick her or manipulate her. I just didn't save her from her own decisions. And honestly, I think that's fair. Some people are saying I should have warned her, that knowing about his warrants meant I had a moral obligation. Maybe. But she ended our relationship. She made it clear she didn't value my input or my presence. Why would she have believed me if I'd told her? She would have thought I was jealous, trying to sabotage her new relationship. She made her bed. She can lie in it. As for me, I'm doing fine. Better than fine, actually. Started seeing someone new. Met her at a friend's game night. She's a teacher, loves bad reality TV, laughs at my jokes, normal, stable, maybe even a little boring. And you know what? Boring is pretty damn good. My lease is up in 2 months. Gonna find a new place, fresh start. The apartment has too many memories of my ex anyway. Time to move on completely. Got the $1,200 from the lawsuit, by the way. She tried to claim she couldn't pay. My lawyer filed for wage garnishment. She's paying $100 a month until it's settled. Her choice to sue me, her problem to pay for it. Last I heard, the ex is still at large. 3 warrants turned into 6. He's running the same scam in different cities. There's a whole network now of women he's conned. They're working with prosecutors across state lines. My ex might actually end up testifying against him if they ever catch the guy. That'll be fun for her. Face the man who ruined her life in court. But that's her story now, not mine. Someone asked me in messages if I regret not warning her. Honest answer? No. She didn't want my protection. She didn't want my boring, stable, unadventurous life. She wanted passion and excitement and a real man. She got exactly what she asked for. That's not on me. That's just consequences. And consequences, I'm learning, don't care about your intentions. They don't care if you thought you were making a romantic choice or living your truth or whatever. They just care about your actions. She acted. She chose. She's living with it. I acted too. I chose not to interfere. I'm living with that. Difference is, I can sleep at night. This is my last update. I'm done with this story. Time to close the book and start a new chapter. To anyone going through something similar, trust your gut. When someone shows you they don't value you, believe them. And when they face consequences for their choices, you don't have to be their safety net. You can just let go. Peace out, Reddit. Thanks for listening to this mess. And to my ex, if you somehow see this, I genuinely hope you learn from this. Not because I care about you anymore, but because this pattern, choosing excitement over stability, blaming others for your choices, expecting people you hurt to save you, it's going to keep destroying your life until you fix it. Good luck. You're going to need it.